Hello, it's been a while. I feel like a lot has happened in the past few months and it's just been crazy, but I want to update you guys because I really love YouTube. YouTube is my platform that I love to yip yap, love to have a little conversation. I have a hair in my nose. Can you see that? I'll show you hair in my nose. YouTube for me is that platform that I always end up going back to because I just love the community. People here are lovely and I like to share parts of my life, and honestly, the past few months have been crazy. I had my appendix removed. Not the traditional way. They basically didn't think anything was wrong with me until they opened me up and they were like, oh. For most people, that's quite like it is a traumatic experience anyways, because literally your insides, anyone that's had their appendix removed will know this, your insides feel like they've just exploded. Very graphic detail, it's horrible. I thought, in my professional opinion, I thought I was giving birth. Something was not right, I don't know what was going on. It turns out it was my appendix that ruptured. And what meant to be a 20-minute surgery, or 35 minutes, I'm not actually too sure how long it's meant to be, ended up being 3.5 hours because they found other things going wrong in there. Quite a traumatic time if I'm being completely honest. I don't know if you can see, but like here, I just got a lot of stitches and it's not... I feel like one of the biggest asked questions I get asked on a regular basis is how's the business going? How's Talure going? If you don't know, Talure is a skincare brand that me and my partner were in the middle of launching, and we still are, but if anyone's been in the business or knows the business within manufacturing realm, I mean, it could be even fashion, for example, when our manufacturer doesn't follow the concept or have conversations, they just kind of like bypass that and just make things with shittier materials. If I'm being quite blunt, I know that happens a lot with the fashion industry. They'll use like different types of nylons when it's meant to be like cotton or something, and they'll make a cheaper alternative. I know that's what's happened with some big conglomerate companies I'm not going to mention, but obviously within the skincare realm, it's a little bit different, it's a little bit harder. So we did order a big bulk of stock, which turned out not to be what we kind of went for. The conversations we had, the samples we had, it just basically didn't follow through with what we wanted. So we had to make the big decision to get rid of all of that stock, which, long journey, long process. But that did leave us with a lot of lessons learned, and we are moving and growing into a position and a track that we like. It's just taking a long time to get there. But in the meantime, I guess in between all of the craziness that is me having my appendix removed and then Talure just being kind of like in a little limbo, I have written my own book. I've always been someone that has written novels, whether that be on like Wattpad when I was in secondary school, or romance novels just when I'm on my trips to Cornwall. Like, I really love to write and I also love to read. I am a big fan of all things romance, fantasy, thriller. I like my books. That sounds really... I like my books. So for me, when the natural boredom of just lying around waiting for my body to heal from surgery, I decided to write a book. It just feels insane to say that I actually have a book, that I'm launching a book. And it's been part of an incredible journey. Like, let me tell you, from writing the book to going through all the emotions with the characters to writing about things that I think are very true to a lot of people's lives, so I feel like a lot of people actually relate to it. Now, of course, you probably already clocked on it is a romance, but it isn't just romance. It talks about grief, friendship, it talks about family, it talks about so many different topics in this book that I know a lot of people enjoy, and I know that people have read it already and they have really enjoyed it, so I'm really hoping that the world enjoys it too. And I'm not going to tell you too much about it yet because I think as this video gets uploaded, I still have a week until it's getting published, but you will be able to buy it on Amazon And yeah, of course it'll be available on Kindle and hardback, paperback. But just from the whole process of writing, editing, copywriting, developmental writing, then you've got your whole read-throughs again. Even just creating the cover art, which I didn't think was going to be that hard. I love graphic design. I think I'm quite good at graphic design. Just the whole process. It has been a journey, that's for sure. So it's been a busy few weeks, that is for sure. That brings me to today, where I just think that this week is going to be busy as it is. We have got some fun things in plan. I'm going to go for a spa day with my mum tomorrow. I'm gonna go watch Odyssey with my dad. Got a few errands to run, seeing my friends, and I thought, you know what? I absolutely love YouTube. I love vlogging my day. I love looking back on the memories. So, considering I feel like the next few years of my life are gonna be very chaotic, very full on, let's jump back into YouTube.